Gympi, the submissive Pokemon. Gympi's rubber-like body lets it take a punch, which is needed as it gets bossed around by its female exclusive evolved form, Mistrix. With its latex-like body and ability Lightning Rod, it has immunity to electric attacks.
And that, my friends, was my entry to the Channel Frederator collaboration for a rejected Pokemon. I thought, well, they only asked for 3 to 5 seconds, I put a lot of effort into it, let's make a full video out of it. I got my friends Kaggy and Foxy to do voice work for me. Much love, links down below. And I figured, why not explain the backstory, show you some sketches, and then do an animation breakdown for how it did it. You guys love the Animaditto one, why not do one for this? I don't know what Nintendo won't do. They have a keychain Pokemon and they have an ice cream Pokemon, so I feel like the list of things they won't touch upon is very small and narrow, and it kind of throws a lot of things out the window. What won't they reject? Well, adult things. They don't particularly like doing adult things since they have a very kid-friendly IP, and I thought that would be a good contrast. I'm watching American Horror Story, and there's a subplot in the first season with a Gimp suit, and I was like, that's it, a Gimp suit. That's what Nintendo won't do. Let's do it. Originally it was going to be Mime Jr. in a Gimp suit, and then I just kind of evolved it from there. And I didn't know where to put the zipper. It started out right as a necklace, then it became top of the hair, and then finally it became the tail, which is kind of all kinds of adorable, which is really weird because this is a very adult subject matter. BDSM, rubber suits, sex slaves, cute adorable Pokemon. That works, I guess. The nose obviously represents a ball gag, and the chains represent bondage. Basically, you add all those elements together, and you have Gympi, the submissive Pokemon. What you're looking at now is the animation in 4 different stages all at once. It's sketch, line art, colored, and then After Effects. The animation was done on 30 frames per second, but every frame is done on 2s, so that really means there's 15 unique frames per second. During the sketch stage, I did it on stream, which was really cool. A lot of you guys, there's like 70 people there watching me do this really gimpy Pokemon. Originally, the animation was going to be a little bit longer, but the second half of the animation was taking a little too long to get figured out, so I wound up cutting it and really focusing on the 3 seconds that I did do. During the line art stage, which you can see here, I started experimenting with a new way of shading. Originally, I would just go through the whole color and then section off areas, but instead, I just kind of shaded the red and blue to represent shades or highlights, and just kind of experimented with doing that. I figured only having to use 1 or 2 colors to color through the whole thing would actually speed it up, which did greatly, which was really great. And then when coloring, it was pretty simple. The sections are already separated, so all I had to do was just use the fill tool. With After Effects, I experimented with doing a drop shadow, flipping the image upside down, and adding a ramp to make it look like the shadows are following the Pokemon. Added a ramp or a gradient to the Pokemon itself to give them kind of a little bit more depth. And then I duplicated the Pokemon layer and blurred it and lowered the opacity to give them kind of this blur anime look to it. Also, Sam Elis, our RobotCowboySamurai, supplied the background, which was really sweet. He offered the background to help animators focus more on their animation, which I think really did help out. Thank you, buddy. Hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I think it was kind of fun and kind of gave you a little bit in depth of what I do. If you did enjoy it, leave a comment down below letting me know that. And I hope to do more animations and streams for you guys because it's a lot of fun. In the meantime, leave a comment down below of your rejected Pokemon idea because I would love to hear those. I'm sure they're funny. And I'll see you guys soon.